Welcome back to the channel, guys. Ellie is back. Say hello. This is my wife, for those who don't know.
That's me.
We are back with another video. Today, I have a question for you. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah. Trying to get into a few as well.
Okay.
Always expanding.
Like?
I like to hand letter.
Calligraphy for the uninformed.
Yes, yeah. For those not in the industry, calligraphy.
Yeah.
I like baking. Baking is fun. Trying to get into crocheting and like embroidery-ish.
Okay, second question. Do you think hobbies are sexy?
Not inherently.
Okay, well,
Depends, I guess.
We'll see how you feel about this. So what I have to show you here is a tweet from someone who can say.
They are a blue check though.
They do have a blue check mark on Twitter. The tweet reads, something a lot of men don't like to admit. All of your hobbies and ambitions are to attract women. That's you.
That's me. Oh my gosh.
Nature doesn't care about how much personal fulfillment you get from them. Those things are cool, but they're a coincidental positive externality. All right, man, to the prime objective.
Come on now.
To keep the species going.
As a man, you are letting down your species of man if you don't attract me with your hobbies and ambitions.
Yeah, this is like on par with fellas. Is it gay to have hobbies for fun? That's a question we all have to ask ourselves from time to time. So right off the bat, would you say you agree with this statement or not?
Wow, hard choice, but I'd probably say no.
Okay, so right now you wouldn't, but he's so confident. So
yeah, and I mean, I guess confidence is his hobby because, gosh, forgive me for being attracted.
I think he's a professional. I don't know if he's still at the hobby level.
He's got a blue check.
Yeah.
So anything he does is professional. He's no longer a novice.
That's so true. And he's tweeting from Earth.
From Earth. Oh my gosh, this man is grounded.
Well, see, something I guess you as a woman would understand is that he's not speaking to you. He's something a lot of men don't like to admit.
But not targeted towards me.
So let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just pretend like you have no idea what you're talking about, and and let's see if you think any of these hobbies. Maybe there's something deep down inside you, something in your nature that might turn you on whenever you see some of the hobbies we're gonna look into tonight.
In my DNA, lying dormant.
So I've gone
75 plus.
So I tried to Google popular hobbies for men, and of course there's no research in the manosphere. It's all just like, here's something sick and awesome you can do if you're a man. So I've ended up at theartofmanliness.com.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, in leisure/living.
Yes, I love that the Art of Manliness has a leisure section.
That's a very key component of manliness. Key component in the art of manliness.
It's like Better Home and Gardens. Like it has... Oh my gosh. Okay, so this article is titled The Ultimate List of Hobbies for Men. 75 plus ideas for your free time. All right.
So 76.
Yeah, they're probably like, about 77, but we don't want to sell ourselves short now, do we? So they have, of course,
Winston Churchill.
Yeah, he's described here as a vigorous hobbyist, which sounds...
Okay.
Sounds like he's really into those hobby horse things.
He must be really manly.
Yeah.
If he's vigorous in his hobbying.
So we're going to go down this list and we're going to rate them on not all 75.
The podcast? 989? Number 989?
What is it?
Sorry, I just had to... My attention was just drawn
towards
the hobby of podcasting.
Yeah, exactly. Podcasting is a hobby, and you got excited. There you go.
Yeah, so here we... Case in point.
The Dude's Guide to Laundry.
The Dude's Guide to Laundry.
I'll rate how sexy I think that a hobby should make a man, and you'll rate how sexy you think that hobby makes a man.
Okay.
That's the exercise for today. We're gonna get a man's opinion, and then we'll ask the woman what she thinks about it. But it's really just for like confirmation, just to check in, because we already know who's right.
Obviously.
Like, what I think is sexy is obviously more important than what you think is sexy.
For sure.
Let's start number 1. Reading. There couldn't be a manlier hobby than reading is what it says.
Literally you have your book right here on our printer.
Yep. I have Sun Tzu's The Art of War. It is still in the packaging.
You're getting around to the title. You're reading the title.
Yeah, so reading. How sexy is reading? I
wouldn't necessarily describe it as like a sexy thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, reading hopefully means that you're intellectual, like, have a deep understanding of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, unless you're reading like...
the book that Ben Shapiro wrote or whatever, about the people being too afraid to stop the plane hijacking because they were too woke to to stop the terrorists.
So yeah, I mean, inherently not something I would like, oh yeah, sexy, reading, first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
It's not there for me.
I feel like that's a pretty good hobby to have.
Yeah.
You know, if you could do anything for yourself in this world, I think that would be a good thing to do. Of course, it's not in your nature to do that.
It's a real battle against the soul here. Mm-hmm. No, I enjoy reading. Reading's really fun.
Yeah. When I'm reading Redfall in 4th grade and girls aren't falling all over me, I was like, what about these mice with swords isn't sexy to you? Give it a number. I'll give it like a 7.
I mean, I'll give it like a 5.5.
Okay, 5.5. Score it right now. Next hobby. Ham radio.
Ham radio? Now, what do we need ham and radio for?
Guys are on their radios sometimes.
Is it supposed to be like, oh, like he works with his hands, like he's like turning all the knobs and like...
Oh, see, there you go. This is unrelated. This is not like, they're not pitching you these based on like sexiness, but I guess, yeah, if you're trying to spin it in that way, that makes sense.
I'm just trying to get it from the perspective
of how it would attract a woman.
Yeah. Personally, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I go to museums sometimes and like see like, oh, these are cool little things from the past or whatever. But like a volunteer or whatever who's like operating certain things, I'm not like, oh gosh, like I can't control myself. He's so attractive. No, it's just like, oh wow, that's interesting. Next, on to the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't understand how operating it. I guess like if you're a trucker, maybe, then you're like, wow, that's a real American right there. But I can't imagine doing this for the audience, being like, all right, 10-4, good buddy. Did she see that? Was she looking at me when I did that?
I mean, I guess like it goes for any hobby, like being skilled in any of your crafts is like, oh my gosh, like, whoa, he knows what he's doing, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I didn't know it was a hobby.
I'll give it a 1.
Shout out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say a little 1 as well.
Playing the guitar, but not in this way though. This is boring, lame way from black and white times. Playing the guitar. I mean, the Kens did it in the Barbie movie.
True.
That was supposed to be a good thing, right?
And they thought that they were...
No, they did do a good job, and I totally understood the point of the movie and the song and everything.
The song's so funny. That one inherently could be sexy. That's what guys like.
I think that's genuinely one that people do to act sexy.
Yeah, to attract their people.
But I think if you do it to do that, you're the guy who brings your acoustic guitar to the beach whenever your friends just want to hang out and play spike ball or something, and you're like,
yo, like, let's like whip out the guitar.
Yeah, let's make a fire and just sit around the...
You know what? I actually have a few songs that I've been working on. You want to hear them? Mm-hmm. Here, sit right across from me. You'll get the best angle.
So I feel like if you are making music, that's hot. That's like a 10. But if you bring your guitar camping, 1.
I would, like, I think all around, give it like a 9.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna skip ballroom dancing and go to parkour.
Parkour? That one's pretty good. I mean, you watch Michael Scott and Dwight do it in The Office, and I just think it's funny. Mm-hmm. Of course, they're not like professionals. But
yeah, they're not professionals, so it wasn't hot. You just thought they were funny.
True.
But like if they were good at it, you would have been like, well, it's kind of hot.
I mean, impressive? Mm-hmm. Yes. Hot? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, like, if you did it.
Okay, so parkour, that's physical fitness. I feel like you could do that one.
Should be like... Yeah.
If this guy wants to talk about evolution or whatever, like I feel like someone who can climb a tree would be like, oh, you can go get food for us if it's in the tree.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Or like the people who act like monkeys.
Yeah.
The monkey people. Like the parkour.
Yeah, people from Curtis's video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
That's impressive, but I'm not like attracted. I can appreciate the art. It's impressive, but can't say I'm attracted to it.
Okay, moving on. Woodworking. This guy looks like he's having a good time. Also, this picture was definitely taken this year, and he just put it in black and white.
Oh, the resolution is crazy.
He's also wearing like regular jeans. Yeah, we'll skip woodworking. That's boring. That's not cool. What about gardening? Canoeing? Lockpicking? What's lockpicking like a...
Lockpicking is a hobby.
Okay. Let's keep looking. Barbecuing? Smoking meats? Like Mark Zuckerberg?
Smoking these meat.
I feel like all metalworking...
Goes along with woodworking.
Yeah, woodworking and also like...
Classic car what?
Classic car restoration.
Oh, like car shows and everything?
Yeah, like putting a car back together.
The people that show up to those events though, no offense, but they think they are hot stuff.
Maybe you see someone with a car and you're like, oh, you have a car, you can go and like get food as long as it's not in a tree. So it's like the opposite of parkour.
Bruh, I think that these guys think that they're like cool stuff. Like they may be trying to like impress their peers, like whether or not it's for their pals or for their lovers.
They can be one and the same.
They can be one and the same. Hey, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Alright, let's see if we can find something else funny on here. Marksmanship, collecting.
What's marksmanship?
Like shooting guns and stuff.
Oh, my bad. Collecting, classic hobby.
Shipping a bottle. So I think the top ones were pretty funny. Geocaching.
Geocaching.
To impress a mate. You're like a squirrel. I can find buried acorns and stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah, I can use coordinates? Don't get me started. You can read coordinates? I'm all over that.
Got those on lock.
Yeah, you can find food if it's left by a stranger on the internet. Do you know what geocaching is?
It's where you have to like find a random like place or something.
Yeah, people like hide like mystery boxes and stuff, like, and then they like leave clues or stuff to go find it. So if you're good at that, you can find food as long as someone tells you where it is first.
Fair. Very fair.
You can do a limited number of problem-solving steps to find the food as long as they give you enough hints to find it.
Truth.
So that's pretty useful in a mate, I guess.
Yeah. I can see that.
Gold prospecting. Now that's one that is a great hobby to have.
Gold prospecting. Like literally.
Yeah, like 49er style.
I mean, hey.
Rich.
Yeah, if you show up with some good gold, make some good profit. You're a sugar daddy.
Real. Bowling, archery, survival prepping. He did not do a good job. Letter writing. What the heck?
That one could be considered sexy.
This is what you do.
Me?
Yeah, cool tools of letter writing, like fine stationery and fountain pens.
Oh well, bruh. I don't write letters though. I letter as a verb.
Letter, hardly know her. All right, these are boring. Golf, boo.
Ugh.
So now we'll go to the stats and see what men actually do. This is not men, this is just just people in general, because Statista doesn't break it down further for me. 42% of people said they indulge in cooking/baking. That's pretty essential to living, right? You got
not a bad one to pick up.
Yeah. He's like, oh, this guy can cook for me. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Then if he finds the food, he can cook it as well.
Yeah.
If he gets enough hints and he finds the food and it's not in a tree and he has a car, then he can also cook it for us. The article we just read is like that guy's idea of what men should be doing. And this is what men are actually doing in America.
Or people.
People are actually doing in America. Yeah, so this could be women. But that's not true because women don't have hobbies. So, historically they do not, right?
Right.
Also, men only have hobbies to impress women. So why would women have hobbies?
True. I mean, why would we need to impress? We're just there.
Yeah, you're there to be impressed. So you just sit there idly like, oh, is that guy, is he geocaching right now? I need to go watch him and see if he's good at it.
That's my job. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, and I haven't been geocaching as much lately,
Yes,
so.
it's been a little lacking recently. Come on now.
Second one on here is reading. That people are doing that one. There you go.
Love a good book.
Pets is listed as the third one.
Pets is a hobby?
Yeah. It's like beach as a job. Like.
Pets is also a hobby of mine, I guess.
I do pets.
3, so I do pet. Hello.
I do pet.
No, I was gonna say I do pets, but that sounds bad as well. It sounds like I'm...
Oh, bestiality.
So, maybe not that one.
Okay, yeah, I don't think that one would be good to win over a human mate. Maybe another kind of animal mate, but that's frowned upon. Video gaming.
Fair. I do like to partake in a good video game.
But are you getting turned on by someone who's a gamer? This is very important, Ellie. This is for the fate of the universe. All the gamers right now are waiting with bated breath. What is she gonna say? Is she
clutching the table underneath
say
him?
Say yes. Say it, 21. Say it. Makes you so horny. Please say it. Say it.
No.
No. Another devastating blow for the most discriminated against group in America. The gamers cannot catch a break.
No. I mean, I'm not hating on people who do video games. I play video games, but anyone who's watching me play video games is like, what is happening? What is this kind of a game is she playing? So I have like my focus face on, and I'm like...
And you're playing Kirby Superstar Ultra or
literally playing like Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, that reminds me of the people who pretend like their Madden games are real. Like you sent me somewhere, they're like, oh, I just beat this guy in like the NFC Championship game or whatever, and then they're like, good job, babe, I'm so proud of you.
Our franchise had their first Super Bowl win. I'm so proud of you. Do you want to go out to get dinner later? Celebrate? You just won a Super Bowl. Can we get dessert?
Yeah. See, so it provably does work.
Those are so funny.
Outdoor activities. You gotta be outside to survive.
Gotta be outside.
So that's pretty hot.
Touch some grass.
Traveling. I feel like that is like a sexy thing to do. Like if you're like a world traveler.
Yeah.
If you're Mr. Worldwide. Socializing. These are not...
Socializing?
I like to have yap-offs with my friends. That's...
I mean, I guess I like to. Can a hobby just be anything that you do?
It seems like it. This one is just tech. Don't know is one. Just no clue.
That hobby, though...
I couldn't tell you.
Goes crazy.
I have no idea what's going on.
Doing sports and fitness. I do like doing sports and fitness. That one could be... a sexy one.
Yeah, especially if you say like, I'm doing sports and also I'm fitness dick in your mouth. That would be a good one as well. That's like a really good like pickup line you can work into that one if you're doing that to impress women.
Yeah.
So I get it. You can have that one for free.
Yeah, do you throw that one around often? Actually, I can respond, yes, he does. He does throw that one around often. So
yeah, it seems like maybe people do things to try and attract women. Again, you don't do any of these things on this list, I assume.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do.
Well, we've established you do pets, but other than that, like that's...
No, yeah. Literally no hobbies for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the top like 6 don't describe you as well, right? You've never done those.
No.
So it would make sense that anyone who partakes in these is only doing that to attract women, right? Like there's no like internal...
main mission, yeah.
There's no like internal satisfaction that comes along with it. It's just purely to attract women.
Yeah, it's just mission minded.
So yeah, something a lot of men don't like to admit. All your hobbies and ambitions are to attract women. Now, answer me this: what if you're gay?
I don't know. It's rough out there for gay men.
Yeah, they also don't have hobbies.
Yeah, I guess. Guys, come sit with me. Because I can't have hobbies either. So
there are so many parts of our bodies that are not dedicated to sex. You're not made to have sex. You're made to live, survive. Yeah. Mostly I go to work because I don't want to starve.
Yeah.
But like,
I work so that I can have a place to live and have a roof over my head.
Yeah, I don't have any ambitions of my own because I want to impress women. And also, like, you're right, nature doesn't care.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it's only about sex. Like, if you're going to take this approach to it and say, there is no, like, higher power, there's no anything else. There's nothing to, like, humanity. You can live in that world. I'm not going to stop you. But then you have to understand that, like, the idea of life is something that's arbitrary. It is just a continuation of, like, molecular processes that started from nothing a long, long time ago and just happened to continue to exist in more and more complex forms. Fulfillment is not a coincidental positive externality, good lord, dude, to the prime objective, because there is no prime objective. There is no purpose if that's what you're going to go for. Which is fine, but then don't act like you can't just have a little fun with the chemicals that are currently inhabiting your body, because there is no prime objective. Just relax and read a book, man. Like, that's it. That's all there is to it. Alright, guys. Well, that's all we have for today. Let us know what kind of hobbies you think a man should do if he wants to attract more women.
Girls sound in. What hobbies are attractive to you? Gay men. Let me know what you think. Mm-hmm. How do you attract your partner? Yeah. And gay women, sound off.
Let us know from all ends of the spectrum, please, because we are very confused now.
Yeah, I mean, we're all over the place, man.
Because I was enjoying my life. Is it horny to have hobbies is what I'm concerned about now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you liked this video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out Ellie and I's podcast. It's called Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. We talk sports over there. You can find us on YouTube. Yeah, that's one of our hobbies, podcasting. That's one of our hobbies.
And sports.
Mm-hmm. Sports.
So, 2 in 1.
Yep. Check us out over there. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, everything you get. We're on like...
Crazy. We've made it.
Yeah, we were on Google Podcasts. We're on
Google's
like...
Podcasts?
Something like Crave Box. We're on like Pop Tropica. We're on everything. So just follow us there. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.